Hey y'all, it's Jason Manili with Team Manili here once again, and we're coming. It is spring season and it is time to start getting ready to list your house. And these are my top 5 favorite things to do to get your house ready for sale. Okay, so like I said, it's spring. We are ramping up for our selling season. We do the majority of our work here in Prescott during the summer months. And May is our traditional starting time to get all those houses listed. So we are 5 things that you should do to get your house ready for sale. And the first thing you should do is curb appeal. The first thing people see when they drive up to your house is the house, right? They see the front entry, the grass, the landscaping, whatever it may be. And maybe you have some dead bushes or a dead tree out front. Maybe you have some cars on the blocks, something like that. Those are the things to get rid of. Like, you make your house look appealing when the people first drive up. That is the best thing I can say to do from the very first thing. It makes people want to come in the house. The second one is to declutter. We have lots of stuff in our house. At least Amy and I do. We collect. We are collectors. We have lots of different stuff. We have lots of pictures all over the wall, and sometimes those things don't need to be seen. Sometimes great grandma doesn't need to be up on the wall, or the 35 kids, pictures of your kids in their soccer game don't need to be up on the wall. So take some of that stuff down. Less in this scenario is more. Makes your house feel a little more welcoming, a little less closed up, a little less tight when you have so much stuff. It also goes for furniture. Maybe you have lots and lots of furniture in your house. More chairs than you need, more tables than you need, more lamps than you need. Take some of those down. They may have sentimental appeal. I don't know, but some of this stuff can be put away. You're gonna have to pack anyways. To move, start the packing process a little earlier. Make your house a little more opening, a little bit more welcome, and a little bit more appealing to the buyer when they can visualize themselves in it. The third thing that we like to see done is clean the house, right? And sometimes your house may be really clean and there's really no issues there, but sometimes you neglect certain areas of the house. Are your closets super cluttered up? Do they have lots of stuff in them? Maybe take some of that stuff out of the closet. And that kind of falls under the decluttering category as well, but those are some of those things. One of those things that I always find gross is dirty doorknobs. If you haven't cleaned your doorknobs in a while, there's a little bit of oil and grease on them. People are opening all those doors, they're checking everything out. Make sure your house is looking good. Baseboards is always another thing I think is one of those items that you kind of tell you don't take care of your house walls when your baseboards are, especially right in the corners, they get super dirty, get dust bunnies, those kind of things in them. So get those things cleaned up. I think that really helps out a lot. Another one too, and this is especially true if you have a house with really nice views, is clean those windows. You get the monsoons, they come driving in sideways, you get all those water streaks on the windows. Clean the windows, make that view pop, make it look really good. And those are those things you can do to make the house look so much better. It's just having a good deep clean ready to go. The fourth thing I always say is gather any necessary documents for your house. Maybe any mortgage documents you need to, when you get under contract, the escrow company is going to ask for all these things. Do you owe anything on your house? What about the HOA payments? What about the HOA transfer fees? Those kind of things. You're going to have to do a property disclosure statement to have all that stuff done up front rather than under the pressure when you're in contract. Makes things a little bit easier. Another one that's always important to have is your home insurance. And have you ever had any claims on the policy? Also, it's hard to get insurance right now. So for people that are buying the house, that may make it one less step for them in their inspection process is to use your insurance. Maybe they can just transfer it right over if you're using, one of those local companies that they can contact and just move that on over. So having all your documents ready to go is a very important aspect to making the sale of your house easy and less stressful. And my final one is inspection issues, right? We know that the home is going to get inspected, and it is sometimes easier to fix those things up front than it is later, right? And those are, so I have a whole video on that, and you can check on the link on that one. But doing simple things to make your house work, making sure all your plugs work or your plugs are tight to the wall, they're not loose and shaky. making sure that you have any cracked windows or anything like that, get those fixed. One I see kind of often is a door that's hit the wall and created one of those little holes in the wall. Get those little things patched, because those will be pointed out in your home inspection. And then people are going to ask for either to get them fixed or a price reduction. And so if you have your house looking the best that it can look, and you don't have to put a ton of money into it, it's some of these things are really simple and you can do yourself. And then you don't have to, deal with it after the home inspection comes up. So getting some of those little things done is very helpful in the long run, and it will help make that process less stressful. And that's one of the things that Amy and I always say: we want to sell your house for the most with the least stress possible. So give Amy and I a call. We can come over and check your house out and give you some ideas on what to do for your place, and hopefully help you out there. If you have any questions, reach out. You can see us on Facebook, Instagram. Our phone numbers are everywhere, emails, blah, blah, blah. So hope all is well. Hope your winter was great. Your spring is going well. And please reach out. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.